Hello, beautiful people. You to me. Oh no, I haven't started the time, but I know I'm 4 minutes in, so let's do another one. Great. Where's the next? Oh, here's the summary. 10% and 36. That's quite good. We can have a look at the next lesson. Next looks nice, eh? Where are you? Send this and this. read that. This, that, we, that. Set. Bum, 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 bum. Volume equal to and start values. Array value no k and hash equals values primary key value values keys find is that value refresh okay. All right, so 7 minutes in. 10%, nice. 34. And I thought that was better than the previous time. Well, whatever. So now 25 minutes of another goodness, and another goodness will be a Java, because repetitio mater studiorum est. That's from Latin, and it means repetition is mother of wisdom. Right, and bam. Oh, where it went? Where is my window? Where is my IntelliJ window? Window! Here it is. Okay, so what we were doing. So lesson tutorials, Java object and classes, and we'll create a new one. Class. Run. This is not how you should name class, by the way. Yeah. Whatever. Maybe I really should rename it. Maybe later. I don't know. So object and classes. The way how to make an object represent something is by class. And the class, I believe, is direct ancestor of object. Maybe. I think so. What is this? Show inherited. Here we go. So, yeah, so it's direct child from an object. And so it has these all methods like hashcount equals clone. What is this? Might be protected or something. ToString notify all wait, and finalize. So we can, well, each of the class can have some variables which are called like fields. We have 8 primitive types we can use. But this is not about type, so I will just use int, which is a number. I will name it a number, and this will be 10, for example. This is how we define it. And this is instance variable. What I mean by it, it is this is like a blueprint, and when I public static void main, when I will create, I cannot access it by this one and says number. That doesn't work that way. But if I say static another okay, static, I forgot to type another number, then I can do such a thing as dot another number, and I can prove it when I will put it in here, and now I will run it, and on the right here, when the Mario runs, so what do you think? We've got the 10. Let's do it 99, so we know that it is not the number, it is another number. Here we go. And I can create an instance of a class. And the class is doing like this. We'll call its constructor, which we will talk about later. New, like so. Another run, yeah, why not? And then when we have created an instance, this is the type, this is the name of our instance. So here I can access the instance, and that's a dot, and now I can access the number, you see. And I will prove it once again. Like so, and we'll run it. And what it is, firstly, is print another number, and then print the number. And I can say number, like so. Number stands variable, like so. And we touched two things. So one is like instance and class variable. So this one is class variable, or static as well, someone calls it. And this one is instance variable. There is also something else, and that is called like local variable, and I can show how it looks. For that I will do two things. First, I will create a method. So this one will be public, and it will return nothing. Void was it will be called say. It will take no input parameters, and here we will say we will create another variable which will be type of string, and this will be the text, and we can define it, and this would be is awesome, like so, and then we can print it out. And this in here is local variable. It is basically everything inside the curly braces. The Java has a block scope, so this would not be visible outside of here. So, for example, if I do a similar thing, another method, set2, and I want access it, it doesn't know it, and it will not work. You see, it's red. IntelliJ doesn't know what it is. So we have an instance variable, class variable, and local variable. The local variable could be also in, for example, in for loop or if statement or something, right? For example, if, and we will do one which will execute every time, and here we will have a int SDF, which will be equal to 1 to 3, and I can do SDF outside, and suddenly it doesn't know it. If I will try to print it out, also nothing, it's red, right? But inside does know it, you see? So this one in here is local variable as well. So we have instance variable, class variable, and the local variable. And now we can talk about the constructor. Constructor is something where you specify how exactly the class instance should be created. And currently you cannot see a constructor in here, but it is in there provided by Java itself. If you don't create it, it will create it one for you. It will have the same name as the, what is this? Show anonymous classes. Interesting. Here is a class. There's a get class. I don't see the constructor in here. That is weird. I thought I would be seeing it in here, but okay. I will create the constructor. And the constructor would be a method. Uh, this one will be public. It will have the same name as it. This one will take no parameters. And this is contract pure true. What is it? Now we can see the constructor in here, right? And we can do now like south hello from constructor with no input parameters. And when we will run it, it will do the magic dance. So here you can see, like, first was this was executed. Oh, no. Which was like, there's the same, there's another. Somewhere we are printing 99. So this one was executed. Static method class variable. Okay, like so. Okay. Maybe I need to do this escape character. No, why is this? Why is it displayed like so? Well, never mind. So here, the static class variable, which we then we on line 28 we are creating an instance of another run called another run of this called another run. Then this one will print out like hello from constructor with no input parameters. And then we are printing this thing. So that is that. We can also create a static block. Okay, where I'm heading to. Now we see that the order of the what I can do is to create a static block of code, and here we will say for the inside class. Now when we run it, this might be surprising that this thing, the static code inside of class, is execute right after this one. So it might be, it is before the constructor is called. Okay. Now, what next? So you have constructors. We talk about the object. The object thing has so we'll create a object object why not equals new object. Yep, like so. And everything extends object in here, and I will not create object in there, but I will create we already create this instance of the another run, and what it says is it will have hash equals and so on. And now I can go to Java. Really? Okay, when there was a what about can I go to class? God. How did I go there? Oh, like so. Okay. So we can have a look at the hash code. This is the native. I don't know what the native means. And what does this indicate? Is implemented in several subclasses. Okay. Native. So I'm guessing it will be calling some C code or C++ code to be exact. But basically what I can do right now is to on another run I can call hash code and it will produce something apparently. So we can have a look what it is. By printing it out. And we will say hashcode plus hashcode. We'll run it. And now it prints some number in here. Okay, beautiful. If we try to print out another run just by it, so this will be run, yeah, like so, plus minus x it is, It will print out tutorials, point, Java tutorial, object and classes, another run, and there's like something. So this one will explicitly call the toString method, which we can override in here. So it will be public void toString with no input parameters, string toString. Okay. Oh, dang it. Okay, what is this? What is that? Missing return statement. Okay, and we will return our string says, and then we will attach the number, for example, plus another number. Yeah, why not? And Let's see what happens. Our string says, and this is the result. So that is most of the things I can think of. There is like also like hash code equals, which compares to object, and then there's a clone, notify all, wait, I don't know what it is, and finalize as well, I don't know what it is. So we can have a look later. But I think we went over the most of the things, the basic things. So we will have a look what the Java tutorial says. And here is object and classes chapter. Can make it bigger a little bit. 125%, why not? Objects have states, behaviors, example dot states, colon name, yeah. Okay, so states and behaviors, which will be like the variables and the method. Objects in Java. Let us consider blah 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 abstraction classes in Java. This is a simple class. Okay, so local variables, instance variable and class variables we went through. Then there is a constructor. We did the constructor. We did not do with passing the parameter in it though. Do we know it? There is stages of creating an object. As mentioned previously, a class provides blueprints for objects. So basically, an object is created from a class. In Java, the keyword is used to create a new keyword is used to create a new object. This should be highlighted or something so you would know that it is a keyword. There are 3 steps when declaring object from a class. Declaration, a variable declaration with a variable name with an object type. A variable declaration, name and object type. Okay, so this is declaration. Instantiation, instantiation, maybe. Instantiation is the new keyword is used to create the object. So that. And initialization, the new keyword is followed by a call to a constructor. This looks like same to me. Here's the example we did. Accessing instance variable and methods. Accessing the variable name, accessing the method. We did. So we did that. There's a source files declaration rules. Okay. There are only one public class, multiple non-public classes. The public class name should be the name of the source file as well, which should be appended by the .java at the end. Okay, we did that. If the class is defined inside a package, the package statement should be the first. Yeah, we've got it as well. That's usually the things that IntelliJ will take care about. So, for example, this is the name of our package, and this name is same as here. If I change it like so, it will make some error. but if I'll try to refactor it, like rename, Shift F6, it will also change the name of the file, so we are fine. Then import statements, they are after the package statement, before everything else. The import and package statements will imply all the classes present in the source file. Yeah, makes sense. Classes have several access levels, and that's like abstract classes, final classes, and so on, but we will talk about it later. The Java package, it's just directory, that's all there is to it. Import statements, a simple case study. Okay, so there's some example. Class employee test. Okay, output. What is next? Okay, so we finished this, and I think pretty well we covered more than we had to, so that's good. It looks like there are constructors and so on. So next is constructors, basic data types, variable types, modifier types, basic operators, loop control, decision making, numbers, characters, strings. Okay, so these are the types, like numbers, characters, strings, arrays, date and time, regular expressions. Okay, that might be harder. Methods, files, and input-output, exceptions, and inner classes in the first block. Alright. Done. It's better than perfect. Bye.